These aren't my words, although they reflect my sentiments. Credits go to Jim Hillier of Dave's Computer Tips. Oh, how I miss the good old days. A time when the World Wide Web was a safe and exciting place to visit. A time before it became infested with parasites. A time before social media provided a means for cowards and bullies to post hateful, abusive, and offensive comments from behind a veil of anonymity. A time when the World Wide Web consisted of many small fish in a very large pond. A time before the wealthy and powerful took over. Oh, how I miss the good old days, a time when privacy concerns mainly related to the bathroom, a time before our overall privacy was inexorably eroded, a time when the World Wide Web was all about sharing, a time before the quest for the almighty dollar became paramount, a time before clickbait and sensationalism superseded accuracy and honesty, a time when email was purely a means of communication, a time before scammers and spammers contaminated the system, a time before political correctness and woke culture allowed the noisy minority to unduly influence decisions, a time before reality TV. Oh, how I miss the good old days. While the advent of the World Wide Web has undoubtedly provided many benefits, greed and the need for power have all but obliterated the original concept. Today, the World Wide Web has become so polluted that the unwary user is almost certain to fall victim to malware or some scam. According to Google, roughly 1 in 10 web pages will almost certainly contain malicious code. Oh, how I miss the good old days. Maybe I'm experiencing a wave of nostalgia in my old age, but I truly do miss the innocence and excitement of those early years when we trusted websites and software to do the right thing. Today, we need to check and double check everything before taking that plunge, a sad state of affairs, and political correctness has gone mad these days, eliciting the silliest of decisions. Oh, how I miss the good old days. Here's a true story. Very recently, a high school in Perth, Western Australia, canceled its production of Grease because some female students complained that the musical is sexist and discriminatory. A spokesperson for the parents responded that it was only a very small minority of students who complained. It was still canceled anyway. Minority appears to rule, majority be damned. Perhaps it's time for the silent majority to rise up and protest against this crap. What do you think?